Everybody, welcome to another video of the Bro Code of Gaming. Today, with me, Random Black Guy, Thumper, and Freaky Zeke. After a while, he slept the longest last time. So now that we have us three people here, we're going to talk about another topic. What was it? We're going to talk about
old school games that they should bring back.
I wish my memory was just as good. Old games that we do want to be remade. Now, I have a different opinion about that same type of topic. I do have two games, and I'll explain to them why I have these two games. For reasons why, like the aspects of each two game. Now, if I'm going to go last.
That's why you're going to go last? Then we'll go down this when you go first.
Cool. So,
fine, I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, you're going first.
Fine.
Yeah.
I will.
Hey, don't be threatening him. Chop Freaky Zeke. No.
The game that I want them to bring back, I used to love playing as a kid. Even though I wasn't the age for it, my brother would be like, here, play this game. And I'm like, yes! Was Bushido Blade. Who remembers that game?
No, Bushido Blade.
Just walk around just killing people, and then you go out with your friends and just be like one slash you cut, and then they just die, and you can like throw a little blade and stab them in the neck. That game was fun. As a child, I shouldn't have played it, but I was like, this is what it's all about. If I ever get in a fight, in a street fight, I'm going to have a sword on me, and this is how it's going to go down. But then there's a character in that game that has a gun. So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe back in the day, that's how it would have gone down. Because, dude, that dude was a pain in the butt in the game. You just like, he would start talking. You're like, all right, I think I'm going to, kapow! You're like, man, like, whatever. But if they were to bring that game back, I think, like, for the new systems, the graphics on it, the way it would play, I mean, it was a good game for its time. But I think if they were to bring it back and maybe add a little bit more to it, it would be another good game to just revive and let kids, like, you know.
Would you think it as like a good game, or just like they made it and it was alright?
No, like, I want them to make it. It's a good game. Not like they make it and they're like, oh, it's a redo. Hey, look at this. They're just like, what? Like, no, like, well, a new storyline, maybe new characters, old characters. Like, it's like a real, like, not a hack and slash, like how it was just played back in the day. Because, like, how awesome was it that you and your friends are, like, standing, like, at a sunny, like, dawn, and, like, there's a beach, the waves, you're standing, like, looking at each other, you say some cheesy pickup lines on, like, yo, I'm gonna kill you right now, because we're best friends, and it's for honor, and your friend's like, man, fuck you, you took my last carton of milk, like, that's why I'm gonna kill you, and you just run at each other,
those are wise words.
Yeah,
of honor.
I'm sorry, okay, alright, well, you know what I'm trying to say, okay, that was a fun game, I liked it, I could sit there and play that for hours. It was fun. The storyline was great. It was something that I just got into the culture. That's how I got to like watch anime and see how Japanese stuff was done back in the day. And that's what turned me into the nerd I am today because of playing that game. Like before Dragon Ball Z, before everything else, I played that game. I was like, this really happened back in the day. Like this is amazing. So if they were to bring that game back, I'd be excited. I'd lose everything. I'd shit myself. I'd be like, damn, I gotta go change. I'll be back. That'd be amazing.
Well, it's good to know that you already lost half of that already. So. All right, Thumper, let me know. What is it?
Like I said last night when we were playing Primal Rage. And they would bring out Primal Rage with a great fighting system.
Okay, now I only have one game to talk about.
And if they did it in a way kind of like how Killer Instinct does, because with Primal Rage you could really add more characters. Fighting wise and stuff like that, and make them up and be really fun. You
don't have to do palette swaps anymore.
Yeah,
not two T-Rexes.
Yeah,
two.
You know they made number 2, right?
Yeah,
they did. I played it. Yeah.
Oh god, I wish I could get my hands on that control. I'm not on that system. I mean, whatever. Game. Thank you. I was going to say fight stick.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
But that would be it for me. Because that game was the shit. I loved it as a kid and growing up and everything. Same thing, the bloodiness and gore probably wasn't for my age at the time.
Yeah.
But that's what made it that much better. Like you're dying or you get a stun and their brain starts to seizure and everything like that.
But I mean, that was more cartoonish in that aspect because it's not like, guys going around, hey, what's up?
True.
It wasn't like that. It made sense like, hey, little velociraptor goes into you and literally bites your face off. But we expect that. You talk shit, man. Talk shit. You expect
and
that.
And if they make it, they would incorporate like their little followers to actually have a change in the environment that you're fighting on. That would be kind of cool.
That would be. Like everyone has their own little power ups, like through the little people, whatever, like that.
Yeah, things like that, or like they have things that what's it called? Have
Special guest. No, I'm kidding.
No, but they have things where like you do something in that stage, and those people will help you out.
Yeah.
Whether it's attacking a little bit or things like that.
Yeah.
That would actually be really, really cool. Mm-hmm. So then, what's your one game then?
So yeah, because
Primal
Rage
was
was
it?
it? Because Primal Rage was one of the. Well, I mean, since we're all everybody's remaking older fighting games and stuff, I felt like Primal Rage could do like a lot of new, cool, different things, and actually be more gory. Honestly,
yeah.
Like I feel like there's more of the
and better fighting play too, because it was fun then. But
yeah,
like playing it last night, you could tell like how broken it is.
You know how hard? Like okay, because all of us when we play fighting games, basic thing is like okay, there's always like a Ryu character in every game. You can always do like quarter circle punch, and either a fireball comes out or something happens, or there's a charge character. Yeah, something like that. With Primal Rage, it took me like a good couple of years and then the internet to figure out you have to like hold 2 buttons and then just do quarter circle turns. That's it, just to throw moves out, and then 2 other buttons and then another quarter circle turn like this.
You know what? And that is true because like that. I think that, to me that was one of the hardest fighting games. Back in the day for me, but at the same time, like I was just doing like I was fighting the dinosaur. I was just bite, kick. You know, I wasn't really trying to learn all that stuff. Like you're doing all that stuff. I
know, like,
I'm like, what are you doing?
I just put my head. Don't worry about it. Just like this.
Yeah.
Like dude, it was ridiculous how the moveset was, but it was still a fun game.
Yeah, so, it was a fun game.
Yeah. You like button mashes.
Now, the reason why I had to pick another one because that one was an older game that I want to be remade. This next one, the one that I'm thinking of, is not necessarily that old. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. I think it was for PS3. It was called Wet.
It's called what?
Wet. That's the name of the title.
Really?
What?
So
that's like a too easy joke. I'm sorry. Like it's hilarious. Okay, and then
the reason why I wanted this game to be remade is because they did such a poor job of it.
What's the game about?
It was basically you had this girl, you know.
It was a girl.
Yeah, girl. It was like this girl. She was, she want to fight the mission, da da da.
Okay.
But the
game missions or missionary?
No.
Sorry, continue.
But I mean, if you look up the game, it'd be like, oh my god, this is a bad game. What I hated was that the game was very like systematic. Like you would do a mission, like everything for far as instances and everything was so robotically done. Like you couldn't really do anything. And when they taught you something, you know how you can skip a tutorial?
Yeah.
No, this game said no. You stop playing the game first, then you're gonna do this tutorial, and you only you're gonna do this little course run to show that you actually know how to do this.
How to get wet?
Yeah. Then you gotta
go
back
to the
and then you come back to the main course.
Wow.
That is rough.
But I mean, every time you got a weapon, like, oh, here's a new gun. Back to the training room with you.
Let me show you how it's done. No, I can figure it out.
It had such a Kill Bill moment because I mean, it was basically this girl. She had sword in one hand, gun in the other, and they would do like a lot of Quentin Tarantino cheesy stuff, gotcha. Like blood got splattered in her face. Then all of a sudden, like everybody jumped from every corner of the stage, and your job is just massacre them all. Like keep going, like it's like whatever, right? Like you would, but it'd be like
when
that.
You go like this, it's either guns or her boobs are shooting guns.
It was like
it could have been either or.
It could have been either or.
But the other one would have saved it, if you know what I mean. But the game structure, like how everything was, it was just bad. But the main character was actually cool. It wasn't like an overly sexualized female character. Okay. She actually had pants and, a jacket and shirts. And she wasn't that bad. It was just how the game was played. Like
they made her a legitimate character, but put a bad game around her.
Yeah. And it was just kind of like... And then like missions, it was just kind of like, here, you're doing this. Okay, you got to stop, and then you're going to do this one. It was just one of those, go in this place, beat them up, go to the end of the level, and then now to the next one.
Did it have a good storyline plot with it?
The storyline was, for a game that's was supposed to be more focused on gameplay, was okay. Like, how everything was happening, all the betrayal and all that. That was fine. It's just you really didn't want to finish the game because of all the other stuff. Like,
right.
I mean, the tutorial thing was just horrible. You shouldn't have to stop 10, 15 minutes into the game. When
Yeah.
it should only take 10, 15 minutes to actually finish the mission.
When you do one of those
what I mean?
things, like you're getting into like a really heated part, and then you get something that just strays you to the tutorial.
The best
Like,
way
could it
to
do that?
explain it is a bleach filler. That's the
Ooh.
best way to explain it.
Jesus.
It's like the only difference is, it wasn't in the middle of a fight at least. It was when you actually got something good, and it's like, oh, I got a better sword. Dun, dun, dun. Now you got the chance to dodge roll for 50 times to make sure we know that you know what you're doing. But they had everything else right. The animation was right. The character was right.
The voicing?
Even the fighting wasn't bad.
The voicing?
The voicing wasn't bad either. Like a lot of good points that normally we consider small, actually weren't not that bad. But the gameplay, which normally a lot of gamers consider basically 90% of why you would touch this game at all, is what made this game only survive on 10%, which it didn't survive. It died on its 10%. And think all the stuff points we just said, that was basically 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Like it was only an addition of the scraps. It wasn't an addition of our overall puzzle that was missing pieces. So why I wanted to be remade that game, I just wanted to be different. Remake the entire game, have the same story and everything.
Show some love to it.
Well,
Get
it nice and wet.
Show some better practices. Get nice and wet with it. It's like
take your time.
It just, it was just one of those it was one of my first badly designed games that I experienced. Because it wasn't that the gameplay didn't make sense. It was just the way that I was told to do things.
Yeah.
There was an RPG. It was, I'm not sure if you remember. I don't remember the name. But it was 3 characters and they had guns. They would be doing acrobatic shooting and stuff. Hardest gameplay ever when it came to that game. But, I mean, if we don't know the title, that part doesn't matter. But this game, got you a little bit wet at the start of it, like playing and everything. But then they're all like, hey, you need to go to this secret place or whatever. And it was like, oh, what do you need to go over there for? Don't we have to go, do something over here? I understand, but you need to go here first. Okay, well, I'll go there first. You basically were learning how to play the game for like an hour. Hour, 20 minutes. Because the gameplay was so complex that the designers felt they had to sit you down for gameplay 101.
Wow.
And honestly, the game would have been more experienced if they were just teaching along the way, like gameplay now.
Right.
Mobile games, they don't throw everything at you. They say, hey, play this card, or hey, walk first, or hey, you only touch the screen for shooting. Hey, Flappy Bird, touch the screen to survive. It's like, but it all adds up. But it doesn't stop you from gameplay because you're still playing the game.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what, again, with Wet was one of its biggest downfalls. All right, everybody, those were our 3 games that I thought were going to be 4, but at least I have like-minded people standing next to me.
We're
literally. It's like, but we are interested in saying what were your games. Maybe you have that one game that you feel like really need to be remade because it was an old-time favorite and it needs to see the light of the PS4, PC, Xbox One.
Jet Set Radio. Someone's got to comment that.
Don't say Battletoads. Screw you. If you say Battletoads, screw you.
Oh, they need to make Battletoads.
No. They already put Rash. Is it Rash?
Yeah.
Rash.
They already put it, whatever. They already put his...
In a fighting game, not in a platform.
I don't care. He's in the damn game. That's it. Don't recreate that game. I'm done.
Did you hate Battletoads?
I beat it once, and I'll never touch the game ever again. Ever again. Never.
Answer closing arguments. It's like, we ain't about to start a new one. That's on to the next video. It's like, but again, we do want to hear what you have to say. Please, if you like the video, like it, share it, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel so that way you can see all of our new future videos. And please go back to the older videos to see what else we've been talking about. 'Cause we've been talking about some cool stuff, but you won't know if you don't see it. Trust me on this one, you might like them. All right then, from everybody here at BCLG, thank you for watching.